Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and welcome to another episode of Deep Web Browsing, Dank Web Browsing, Dark Web Browsing, the capstone of the week where Muta sits down after a long, hard week and browses the side of the internet that is a little too dark for regular viewing. Why do I even say that sometimes? Half the time we look at completely retarded shit. But, as always, it's random, and I hope today we find the most retarded of shits. So sit back, relax, and hopefully no driver revs the car. Let's go to the very first website. I get too excited when I do intros, man, but here is the first website, and it looks really fucking cool. Now, it's got this nice effect going on. There's an optimization button that shows up on the side, so if you want to, like, ruin all the cool work and just get these, like, really shitty gradient bubbles, nah. We get in the full experience, dude. This probably might be the prettiest looking website I've come to, deep web or not. Rent hackers. Now, I've heard of hiring hackers, but this sounds like I'm getting into some borderline prostitution nonsense. Web hacking. All right, web hacking. Oh, no, close that. Oh, wait, we can open more information on it? Okay, rent a hacker. What is this? You can rent a pro hacking team anonymously. Web hacking, account hacking, DDoS attacks, exploiting everything. All is done by paying a Bitcoin. I've heard of Bitcoins, but not a Bitcoin. That's new. Let's see what you got about web hacking. Order the service easily. My team hack it in the shortest time. All right, dude, let's hack YouTube.com. Let's see if they can pull that off. Not that I would advocate it. That would be wrong. But when anybody says they can hack any website, like, I don't know, hack Microsoft or something, see if you can pull that off. Hack like Apple, hack Samsung. Let's see how that goes off. You know, it seems like that service is offered very, very, very like broadly, and I want to see somebody like ask the extreme example, you know? Not hack some dude's DeviantArt account page. Come on now. Easy order, easy and safe. Contact with me to order easily and safe and pay with Bitcoin. This way is the safest way. Boy, oh boy. Boy, have we learned. Malware programming. So you can order Trojans, backdoors, botnets, ransomwares. Okay, all right. So this guy can create viruses for you. That is cool. Exploiting. You can order a creation of a professional exploit. Okay. Any language I want, dude. Any language. Ghost's team. All right. Ghost team is a pro hacking team with 20 members. You can rent this professional team for corporate or personal work. Sounds like I've come across an Uplink clan, dude. If you guys ever played that old game Uplink, it was a Uplink Hacker Elite. It reminds me just about that. Hi, I'm Phoenix. I live in Iran. Hacking. Why do I believe this is the premise to Watch Dogs 3, you know? Just an open world Tehran with fucking Phoenix the hacker, dude. You've had Aiden Pierce. You've had Marcus Holloway. Now it's Phoenix. Phoenix, rise from the ashes, boys and girls. Hacking and social engineering is my business. I have worked for other people before. Now I'm offering my services for everyone with enough cash. Give your job to a pro team. It is my personal choice not to have any single goal or idle, because I believe that once you reach your goal and surpass it, you will start to stagnate. Instead, I have a direction in which I am developing my talent, hoping it will always bring unique and measurable results to my clients. And I swear to God, Samsung, you can set yourself to vibrate, but you fucking won't do it, will you? But I believe that once you reach your goal and surpass it, you will start to stagnate. Okay. All right. Instead, I have a direction in which my team, my talent, hoping it, will always bring unique and measurable results to my clients. That sounds so beautifully philosophical. Congrats. I don't think that there are small or big clients. Instead, I choose to work only on opportunities that excite me, because the excitement. Oh my. Oh my, indeed. Okay, let's not break the matrix here, buddy. Instead, I choose to work only on clients that excite me because the excitement translates into passion that allows me to create something unique. Okay, all right. Okay, he wants to work on something cool, not that generic shit. He wants that name brand job. I will only make awesome shit for you. You don't have to censor shit on the deep web, man. I don't know if you think Dora the Explorer is not your mother on this, dude. Okay, let's calm down. Why should you choose me and my team? Our team has about 5 years of professional experience in this work. We are the best and most famous Ooh, in Asia? We are ghosts. We are not traceable. Oh, God. It is the premise to Watch Dogs 3, dude. They gotta fucking say it. God damn it. Move aside, DedSec, ghosts. Oh, I know the Watch Dogs plot too much. But okay. Now, it's a pretty big claim to say you're the most, like, famous people in all of Asia. Like, I'm pretty sure that would entice other Asian, like, security groups to be like, Motherfucker, what are you saying? All right, you might be starting a hacker turf war, dude. And like I said, dude, I'm like Michael Jackson on Facebook, dude. I sit back with the big fucking popcorn in my hands, and I'll watch that shit play out. Contact me to order project that you would like to get me involved in. All right. Now over here, they've got Telegram, which is a secure messaging service. And then to the right, we've got Instagram and Twitter, two unsecure, like, dude, I thought you were unfucking... Sometimes the internet baffles me, and I feel the future is what you want, so don't be lazy and make your shit happen. It's shit. We know it's shit. You're writing shit. All right, they've got little buttons on the sides. I don't know what they're leading to, but whatever it is, I think it's safe to say I should go to another website. So do not absolutely advocate you buying a hacking service. That would be illegal, so don't do it. Let's go to something very legal and we'll see what the world leads us to. Fuck me, man. If I had a penny for every time I've seen conspiracy revelations and shit, adding all the Deep Web episodes up, I have one whole Dolan and a few bits of change. Because let me tell you, I've seen black goo way too many fucking times. But today we have AI, we have black goo, we have archons, and NASA's deep dark secret. So like, if you think you didn't have enough, they got it. Oh, they got more. They've got it all, ladies and gentlemen. They are covering everything. So we'll look into it. Fast essential transcript. For me, it is quite easy to think in high dimensional realms. Yeah, man. For me, it's quite easy to imagine higher dimensional biology. Come on, you spelled it right here, but transdimensional beings, and what I observed out of this point of view when I looked at Morgellons disease. It looks like a high-dimensional being abusing humans to reproduce his own species, and before these pseudomorphic fruiting bodies leave the body, they extract enough biophotons from the forehead to ascend to a parallel dimension. That's not even a complete sentence, all right? What? I'm pregnant right now? You tell me I'm pregnant? I'm pregnant with Alamau babies? What's going on? From then on, they are invisible, but they are still within the body, and this now is Pierce Hines. You've heard it. You're fucking pregnant right now, okay? You audience are pregnant with the Alamau baby. I'm not kidding with you. I should probably like quiet down because my neighbors probably think I'm a fucking meth head right now, dude. And honestly, reading this, I probably feel what meth is like, dude. Crack. Not even once. Not even once, boys and girls. From then on, they are invisible, but they are still within the body. Okay, all right, we read that. This is what can be explained in higher dimensional theories, and it also refers to mythology. Let's drag some fucking religion into this too, you know? Fuck, man, throw some Dianetics or something. A little bit of Judaism and Islam. Throw that in. Some Buddhism on the side, dude. Everyone covered. Every single thing covered. God. If you have an invisible creature crawling through your body, trying to access your energetic system, this is what we one might call a demon, or an archon, if you look at the descriptions of the archons from 2,500 years ago. The description of the biology is identical to what the Morgellon victim was painting. It is described that they live as light parasites, and this is basically what the entire black magic tradition is about. Black magician means to communicate with those archons and offering them access to your physical light stream, feeding them with the biophotons, feeding them with the life force. In exchange, they offer power over other human beings. Wake up, sheeple. This is what black magic ritual is about. So we are starting to get a picture. If you look at the political entities, who might be responsible to introduce Morgellons into the air? The United States. It's never like Europe or France or Russia or fucking China or like India or Brazil. It's always the United States. You fucking Americans, everyone from the United States, you gotta write to your representative. Tell them to stop spreading Alamaus in the air, dude. We're getting pregnant because of Americans now. God damn it. We have the Bush family and they're all members of Skull and Bones. Sounds pretty black magic. Okay. If you look how these people are interconnected, the next topic is going to be black goo. And there is one big black goo deposit in Paraguay. And there is one village next to this black goo deposit. And the Bush family has her big villa, a state territory. I think I'm going to get a hitman texting me or something right now. It's fucked up. They're going to be down there living in this little village in Paraguay. And a friend of mine went down there to get a sample of black goo. And then he realized that Angela Merkel, the Germans are in this goddamn, and her villa next door. And this black goo has to do something with the communication of demons. This is in the this can't be real. This can't be fucked. This is a parody. This has to be a parody. This is in a black magic tradition where used to communicate with beings. So this all interconnects political, scientific, and the level of mythological. We are not inspired by demons. We are inspired by the AI. And there's nothing else than running program to invade planets and to assimilate the biology from. We just went from pregnant ALMAs to fucking bush housing control fluid and AIs. Like, relax, okay? Let's just stop, because you just, like, scrunched 7 paragraphs into, like, 1. It just does not work that way. And if you go down, it's, like, really intense. Like, they got a video over here that was removed, except for one. A lot of conspiracy theorists will say, oh, wow, you two removed the video. Wake up, sheeple. The Illuminati is trying to hide it. No, it's not. Let's just stop, okay? Now, you've got a bunch of comments over here. I just did some research, and evidently, the Bush family brought over 300,000 acres of Azucarero Guarani in Paraguay. It is one of the world's largest aquifers. It makes more sense to me that they would be looking to make even more money with the oil, since water is going to be a huge concern in less than 25 years. Oh, my fucking God, dude. Jesus Christ. It's like, it's sometimes, dude. Pourquoi? Okay? Just fucking pourquoi. Alright? Pourquoi indeed. God damn. Now, you've got a bunch of people over here comparing a lot of things. Reptilian form. Is that a Reddit post for reptilians? Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ, people. Okay, there's a bunch of other stuff over here, so you look at the categories they have. They have Alien Agenda 2029. Might as well fucking start that up. Oh, server not found. Well, wake up, sheeple. Aliens destroying everything. Demonic artificial intelligence. So, like, they have other shit over here, like on the sides, obviously, with, just, if you can look at it, lots and lots and lots and lots, once again, lots of articles on everything, really. They cover, like, if you think I'm just kidding, I'm scrolling around. No, you see that shit? It's everywhere, dude. It's permeating the internet. Now, I'm going to open up one of their things. They actually have other places like demonic artificial intelligence. And I think that's the newest content. This is what we're looking at. They've got police gang stalking. They've got the new Germany and the Hollow Earth. Okay, we've had Flat Earth, now we have Hollow Earth. What the fuck? What is this? Is this demonic artificial intelligence? The bad guys are those who want to sniff into your systems. Okay. Ex-gang stalking operative explains tactics and motives. Objective proof for reduced satellite activity. When did you first realize that our skies are being sprayed with chemtrails? All right, it took me a while. China is building a digital... I don't know what this has to do with demons, but it just seems like we're reaching in every single direction. As you can see, it's incredibly active. It goes all the way up to, like, October 2018. And over here, we were talking about the AV Cloud 14 Akamai Mob Club that you are not in. Or another aspect of the Matrix, Unmasked. What? Come on, now we're in the Matrix? Okay, all right, we need to stop. Russia hides the presence of an advanced... What? Russia's hiding Atlantis? What? Oh my God. Okay, that's it. I'm done, dude. I am done with life. I am goddamn over. All right. What? What the hell is this? Dude, they're hiding shitty 3D Blender renders, dude. Oh my God. Wake up, sheeple. Russia's hiding this, boyos. Okay, I'm done. No more. We're out. Audi 9000. We're going to something else. It's over, boys. Steve Pavlina, how to switch dimensions. Oh, fucking Christ, dude. Sometimes I wonder what it takes for a man to switch a dimension. When I want to make a significant change in my life, I often think of it in terms of switching dimensions. My attention is focused on my current reality right now, and my desired situation can be said to exist as some alternate reality outside of my primary focus. In that other reality, there's another me who's already where I want to be. My goal is to become that other me, and to shift into his reality. So, wait a minute, that's fucking cheating the system. What, you want me to find like trillionaire Muda in another reality and say, you know what? Maybe I can shift into trillionaire Muda's life and get his thing. That's cheating, okay? Let trillionaire Muda live his own life. Don't try to take over his universe, okay? It doesn't work that way. And I bet trillionaire Muda Doesn't have the lovely attention of you fine folk to keep entertained. And I don't think any amount of money is ever going to get him that way. I love you boys and girls with all my fucking heart. That is about the most mushiest thing to come out of me in a while. So, that's essentially what I'm getting from this. Okay, there could be a serial killer Muda in another dimension. You probably don't want to take his steps. Okay, that's scary to think about. Imagine that. That's a question. What do you think your serial killer person's going to be in another universe, man? I picture mine to be incredibly clean and nice, but at the same time, I'm a merciful serial killer. What the fuck am I thinking? Stop. Okay, stop. Okay, don't just stop it. In practice, it's fairly straightforward. It might sound odd to you at first, but let's not try to get caught up. Okay, so we're going to learn how to switch. Number one, ponder other possibilities. First, imagine that all possible alternate realities can and do exist. Okay, they do. Congratulations. I believe in that. In some alternate reality, the Cuban Missile Crisis kicked off World War III. We're all dead. Or the USA is debt-free. Or there's an alternate you living in a different city. Sure, I believe Muda lives in fucking Bangalore. Great, awesome. On a personal level, for every choice or event you experience, some you in another reality made a different choice. Oh man, could you imagine? Could you imagine the Muda? Oof, that made there could be one reality where Muda never made a YouTube channel, but we're living in the reality where he did. That's something to think by, dude. So in some other dimension, there are other versions of you who are living completely different lives. Now ponder that in some of those dimensions, there are versions of you who are much happier, more successful, and more socially supported, wealthier, etc. Feel a sense of oneness with those other yous. Know that in fact they are all you. You exist in multitudes. Nah, dude, that's not right, dude. They're all different people because they are in different universes. God, man. Dude, you tell me there's a Mudaverse? Get the fuck out of here. Explore the relationship between your reality and your vibe. What the fuck? Begin to notice that there's a relationship between your reality and the vibe. Your vibe is a personal energy signature. It includes your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. You may recognize the vibe of another person based on the overall feeling you have about that person. If you find someone creepy, you could say that that person emits a creepy vibe. I don't know about that, man. I mean, if I'm sitting on a subway at 2 a.m. coming home and there's some dude who like stares at you like this, okay, like he just stares at you like one of these long stares. Do you really want to call that a vibe or get the fuck out of here? You know what I mean? I don't know. You may recognize that. Okay, we get it. Your vibe fluctuates a lot. On any given day, your vibe may shift from all over the place. Yeah, man. I mean, feelings change, right? If somebody punches me in the face, wow, what a shock. My vibe changed from happy to pissed off. Who'd have thought? If someone has a depressed vibe, you may still be able to make them laugh and feel happy from time to time. Wow, it's like feelings change. Who'd have fucking thought? You know what I mean? All right, overall, okay, identify your default vibe. Okay, let's see what our default is. See if you can identify your current default vibe. See, since you normally spend a lot of time there, you may not even notice it most of the time. It's easier to notice it by contrast. When your default vibe is fearful and you really feel confident for a few hours, then you may realize just how fearful your default vibe actually is. Remember that your vibe is more than your emotions, so feel free to use both emotional and non-emotional words to describe it. You may understand this part better when I share the walkthrough later on. Again, it's easier to understand your current default vibe during the times when you are having peak experiences that shift your vibe in exceptional ways. When you're in a high or low period relative to your default, you can view your default from the outside looking in. Another way to understand your default vibe is to spend some time with people who have very different default vibes. They will draw your vibe towards them, effectively stretching you away from your default experiences. And during those times, you can gain some perspective as well. If you try to understand your default vibe from the inside, you'll probably just label it with words like normal or average. But your version of normal may be another person's version of timidity. You have to stretch yourself away from the center to understand. So figure out what your default vibe is. We get it. Create a trigger for your desired vibe. Okay, so at this point you have to find a way to launch yourself into a vibe. And that's, you know what I'm reading right now? I feel like I'm reading those, what the fuck is it? Like, I feel like I'm just reading nonsense at this point, you know what I mean? Like, we're learning about vibes and shit. What does it have to do with me connecting to another reality? All right, let's just scroll down here. Act on the new vibe, okay? Shed the incongruent. What? What the fuck? You're just telling me to be a different person. You're not telling me to change my dimensions. Okay, what the fuck? This is no, you're not. What? Wait a minute. So because I changed my vibe, I switched dimensions? No, I just became a different fucking person, okay? This whole guide is entirely dependent on you basically becoming a different person. So it's not about you shifting dimensions. No, I got fucking clickbaited. This isn't about me switching to like a different version of Muda, okay, in a different alternate timeline. It's like literally saying, well, Muda, if you're just this kind of a person all the time, find a way to become somebody else, and well, guess what? I'm still in the same fucking universe, dude. This doesn't change my situation. Okay, I'm just a different guy. And sometimes that could be for the best, and sometimes it could be for the worst, dude. Who fucking knows? All right, you got walkthroughs. That's great. That's awesome. All right, you just don't change. Oh, God, what did I read? It's just like, oh, now my head hurts. I spent the whole time learning about how to change my vibe. No, 11 one-minute actions to boost your daily productivity. Yeah, you want to know what the daily productivity is? It's called back the fuck out of here and go somewhere else. That's what it is. And ladies and gentlemen, today for our episode of Deep Web Browsing, we seem to not have a video today, but we actually have a WAV file. Now, this is not a time for a video. I figured any media kind of works in this situation. But today's video I have 1 minute, and the reason why I picked this one, well, it's a video with a black screen. There you go. But, well, not really. It's who gives a shit about the details right now. But this video, this file I managed to pick, which is basically a recording of, on the site, what appears to be a serial killer calling into his own fucking call, or like their own kill, which is just weird for me to hear. So I figured I might as well like listen to this shit, man, because I don't know, man, we looked at a lot of dank web art projects, but I kind of want to look at the real shit. So let me actually play this and listen to this real quick. What the fuck? Holy fucking shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, oh, that fucked with my head, dude, Jesus Christ. Okay, that was apparently a serial killer calling into the 911 and detailing them their own fucking calls, and apparently they kept doing this until they kept escaping. There's like a bunch of other shit, but, yeah, okay, I don't think that was fake. Because you're, like, in the middle of it, you heard, like, if we go back for a second, listen to this.
I can't think of being locked up. If I get locked up, I'll kill myself. I'd rather kill myself than get locked up. I'll try not to kill you.
Listen to this.
Fire emergency.
Yeah, they got a fucking 911, like, dispatcher on the fucking line listening to this shit. And then, like, here's the thing. This is fucked up. Listen to what he just says.
Don't talk, just listen. I'm sorry, I killed that girl. I stabbed her 40 times.
He stabbed her 40 fucking times. Now, okay, this doesn't, I don't know, man. This seems, here's the thing, man. Like, even if it is fake, it's like a convincing fake that just, like, it sends shivers down your fucking spine, because, like, serial killers are weird fucking people. So when you hear about a serial killer, right, like Ted Bundy or fucking anybody, they're usually incredibly intelligent individuals. So what scares the fuck out of me is that, like, this dude is I don't know how old this is. It sounds pretty old, so they're probably captured or something, but they call in and they detail their killings, and by the time the cops do anything about it, they're fucking skipped town. They'll go somewhere else. And, like, serial killers are fucking meticulous in keeping their shit pretty, like, clean. And usually they're the kinds of people that get away with murder, unless they want to be caught. That's why, like, every time you see a serial killer make a mistake, they don't make a mistake on purpose, mind you. They make a mistake because no, they make a mistake on purpose. They don't make it by accident, okay? They make it because at the end of the day, they want to be caught, right? It's like some weird form of suicide or like pleasure to them at the expense of anybody else around. So somebody like this probably made like a bunch of fucking murders, called in a bunch of times, and did this exact same shit until eventually the cops realized, okay, this is the MO. We got to find a way to hunt the dude down. And even when they hunt him down, it's always bittersweet because you have so many people fucking die because of this person. But at the same time, you're actually like, did I fucking win? Or is like, did you just throw a fucking bone? You know, so it's a weird situation. Like, you listen to this even more. Listen. Like, you can hear the audio, like you can hear it in the voice. This person obviously isn't fucking remorseful of the people they kill. It's just fucked up. It's just really like, oh, it hurts to hear. So yeah, I guess that's about it, man. There's no more analysis into it rather than just me being fucking Dr. Muda again. But yeah, shit. Let me know what you fucking think about the situation, guys, because it's unnerving to listen to, in all honesty. So I'm going to back out of this. Hopefully, let me know what you think about this. If anybody knows more about this, let me know in the comment section below. I will pin to the best of my abilities whoever I see first. But that being said, let's back out and go somewhere else. So this is the Explosives and Weapons forums. Now, normally I don't really support a lot of people looking for things like this, but sometimes with the deep web, there's part of those sides of the internet where you can get a lot of interesting things. Now over here they have like access to creating things like high explosives. And if you open up some of these, you can definitely see the illegality of some of these objects. Like, I don't know, I'm looking at a test of 25 to 30 kilograms of high explosives. These people are posting videos on YouTube over here. And I guess from the looks of it, they're just people who are testing explosive stuffs like RDX, I guess you could say, which is what I believe they use in the military. Yeah, they're testing explosives, and it's a whole forum dedicated to weapons testing. Now, these are posts from like 2007, but I'm sure they have active stuff. C4 in a blender? Hey, you guys, I was just at a site called Tootsie, and I learned how to make C4. You can tell 10 Fingers is on the federal watch lists of watch lists. God damn. Now, you can use some RXD stuff and polysobubylene. Is that right? Then it's say to mix the two using a blender. I wonder if this is safe. And my mom would get really pissed. Your mom wouldn't get pissed that you fucked up the blender. Your mom would get anally pissed if she found out little Timmy, little 10 Fingers, was building fucking C4 in the kitchen. Talk about cooking with gas. What the fuck? My mom's gonna find out I'm making weapons of mass destruction. No, mommy, those are the big bad FBI outside the house in the black van. Gotta stay away. Oh my god, I really know C4 is like, it's known to be a more like you have to have, I believe, the triggers to piss off C4. Like, you can shoot C4, you can beat the shit out of C4 and it won't blow up, but I don't know about blending C4, man. I don't think people have really tried that shit. But you know, it's not something I want to piss off with. I would much rather not. But KY liquid explosive, what, KY fucking jelly? I was reading the label for KY, and I noticed how everything in there seems to be so nitratable. After reading the patent, this is the ingredients list. What, you're gonna blow up KY jelly? I'm pretty sure KY jelly is used for a lot of non-kosher things. I don't think you want to be fucking around with that, dude. All of this seems like the FBI's like wet dream to read. Now, if you go down over here, they've got battlefield chemistry. AIDS as a weapon of war? What? You're gonna use AIDS as a weapon of war? God damn, dude. You got super aid weapons. Jeez. I mean, that could happen, dude. It'd be kind of fucked up. But going around over here, fun with gallium? What? Wait, what is that? A not so obvious killer. I gotta read this. I came upon a number of hospital hypodermic needles at a friend's place a couple days ago. He's a veterinarian, sure. Sure, buddy. And syringes come with the needle ready to go and everything. Maybe I just read too many Clive Cussler novels, but can't people be killed from an air bubble entering the circulatory system? Doctors squirt out a bit of the injection every time they stick you for a reason, so no air bubbles get in. I have even heard of guys using the last bit of oxy from their ONA torches to clean their clothing, even though you're not supposed to do that, and getting an air bubble from a tiny cut on their hand and dying. Can that happen? Are you fucking serious? I mean, I know that whole thing with like doctors ejecting a bit, but like if you get an air bubble in your body, dude, oh man, oh no, dude. Oh, goddamn. A syringe full of air is unlikely to kill. Yes, it can, but it's unlikely. If your syringe is the size of a turkey baster, then yes, it'll definitely work, as enough air would be injected to replace the blood in one of the heart chambers, rendering it incapable of pumping blood, like engine vapor lock. And it's not likely that a coroner is going to think that it's a naturally occurring event either. Best scene I'd ever seen involving air in the blood was when, in the movie Apt Pupil, the old Nazi killed himself by blowing into his IV tube, killing him so the Jews couldn't arrest him. That's a thing? I mean, you know, it makes sense, right? Because you put air into your fucking, like, arteries, and it would be that constant air bubble, right? So you would actually fucking destroy the flow of blood in your body. That's fucked up, dude. That's got to be, like, the worst way to die. Imagine, like, killing off the blood circulation to your arm. I guess you just lose all feeling of it, right? Like, you ever have one of those things where you, like, sit on your arm or something while you're playing a game laying down? Or like watching a movie, or like you're on the toilet playing fucking whatever shitty free-to-play game, and like you're on there for long enough and you get up and it feels like you're fucking, your legs are just jelly. So it's like, that'd be such a fucked up way to go. Ugh. God, no, stop it. Seek Jesus. God damn, that's fucking nasty. That's nasty. Can't do that. Suicide tree? What the fuck? Oh no, somebody keep away Logan Paul. Suicide tree toxin is a perfect murder weapon. A plant dubbed the suicide tree kills more people in Indian communities than we previously thought. This comes from forensic toxologists in India and France who have conducted a review of deaths caused by plant-derived poisons. Ah, an Indian virus. Bharat ke andar pada hua hai. Oh. But the true number of deaths due to Cerbera poisoning in Kerala could be twice that. The team estimates this poisoning or destiny, blah, blah, blah. So basically, a tree is like super poison ivy, and you die. God damn. Most of them are women. The team says this may mean the plant is being used to kill young wives who do not meet the exacting standards of some Indian families. Whew, you know, India has that fucked up level of a problem, so that wouldn't even surprise me. Like, if you ever thought being a woman was hard in the United States or Canada, whoo boy, make sure you go to India for a fucking week. Be humbled out there. Let me tell you, it's not a good situation, dude. I'm glad that I had a penors when I was born, dude. God damn, could you imagine the other way around? Jesus, I may have even speed run before being born. Jesus, electronics, probably see that. Improvised weapons, 22 silent fire dancing. Can it be the ultimate weapon? Well. No, Lego guns. Are you fucking kidding with me? Found this while looking for something. Damn it, I actually saw copies of blah, 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 blah. So it's a book that's about building guns out of Lego. There's a channel that does that on YouTube, I believe. I fucking don't know the name. But they make like Lego weapons of like video game versions. It's weird. Sherpa, suicidal high explosive reactive personal armor. Pen grenade? What the fuck? Have you ever looked at a Pilot G2 pen? It's a gel pen that contains a canister for the gel, a spring, and a push button for pushing the ink cartridge up and down. I have filled these pens with BP and found that they do combust even with the pen opening. Anyways, you take out the spring and canister, it unscrews around the middle, and you glue sandpaper at the edge of the tube where the clicker is. Next, take, I'd say, 3 to 5 strike anywhere matches and load them in the clicker end. Then fill it with BP. To keep the ends from just separating, you could use a PVC cement. These guys are making fucking MacGyver weapons, dude. I'm learning how to make grenades in my pen. Don't do any of this, okay? We do not endorse you creating weapons of mass destruction, weapons of mini destruction, okay? Weapons at all. All right, don't look at a pen, all right? You know, you go fucking, don't do one of these, okay? Where you fucking find a pen and you go, I can make this into a bomb. Don't be doing that. It's pretty wrong, okay? Don't fucking, just don't do it, all right? Don't do it. And then you won't have to worry about the feds raiding your fucking house. But We're learning how to make pen grenades, dude. And if you go around even further, they got the cake launcher, the CO2 cannon, automatic, the Boxo Truth. Oh my God. Sometimes you gotta just love the internet. You gotta love it, dude. You have to love the internet. It's fucking great. And if you go around over here, they've got, wow, you can tell this is an old form because they were talking about Terminator Salvation. Yikes. Let's stay away from that. And if I find something new on this, could you imagine the ways they're killing people now? Syringe, rapid fire, air pocket killer weapon. But that being said, let's go to something else. So this site is X-Cult Resource Center. Basically, for those people who are stuck in cults, this is a site to help you get out of your cults and to seek help once leaving. Now, this is actually a pretty serious thing. There are lots of cults all over the world, and a cult doesn't have to be something like Heaven's Gate. It can always be like one of those closed-off communities that like kind of trap people inside, and they don't allow any dissenting opinion. It's fucking weird. So for those people who are stuck in that situation, this is a great resource for you to come to if you're stuck in there. So I guess we'll read through it. I mean, it's great that we were linked here, so, you know, honestly looking into it. So I opened up one of the identifying a cults to see how it loads up, and it's one of those file type documents. Now, identifying a cult, okay, let's look at how to pick some cults, boys and girls. Cult, any group which deviates from biblical, orthodox, historical Christianity. They deny the deity of Christ, his physical resurrection, his personal and physical return to the earth, and salvation by faith alone. Okay, so basically they're going against your basic cults and stuff. It doesn't cover stuff like Islam or Hinduism, nor does it cover psychological, commercial, or educational cults which do not recognize the Bible. So it's a pretty religious-oriented website. But at the same time, I think these things apply to anything, right? So, universal definition. A group which has a pyramid-type authoritarian leadership structure with all teachings and guidance coming from the persons at the top. The group will claim to be the only way to God, nirvana, paradise, ultimate reality, full potential, way to happiness, and will use thought reform or mind control techniques to gain control and keep their members. This definition covers cults from all major world religions, along with those cults which have no obvious religious base, such as commercial, educational, and psychological cults. Okay, alright, yeah, that's pretty similar, okay? They're just like a giant pyramid scheme, dude. It's just a super scam, so to speak. The Orthodox-based Bible cult. The group is called a cult because of their behavior, not their doctrines. Doctrine is an issue in the area of apologetics and heresy. Most religious cults do teach what the Christian church would declare to be heresy, but some do not. Some cults teach the basic of the Christian faith, and have behavioral patterns that are abusive, controlling, and cultic. This occurs in both non-charismatic and charismatic churches. These faiths teach the central doctrines of the Christian faith and then the extra authority of leadership or someone's particular writings. They center around the interpretation of the leaderships and submissives. Yeah, interesting shit, man. Interesting shit indeed. This is pretty much the basic definition, I guess, of cults. And to an extent, you know, there's nothing else that can be changed. I mean, we agree that most of the stuff we've seen, like the Heaven's Gate shit, may not have exactly been hyper-religious in of itself. I mean, at the same time, it's something that the document given over here, the identification value of it, I guess, is pretty general, pretty knowledgeable of everything. So how do they do this? The leader claims to have a special exclusive ministry. That's true. They believe they're only true church. That's true. They use intimidation. That's very fucking true, dude. That's why people can't leave, dude. They're like manipulated as fuck to stay inside. That's why they like cut off from their families and shit. And yeah, it just goes right over here. So abusive people, abusive intimacy, yeah, they like fuck everyone in the church or whatever. Us versus them mentality, finances, individuality. So this is stuff we already know. We've already seen this many of times. But let's go down to like many groups. So you've got, what is Neotech? Neotech? Oh, what the hell? Serious questions having to do with blah, 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 blah. I have difficulty talking about the founder and apparent leader of what appears to be yet another profitable and rapidly growing authoritarian cult known as Generally Harmless, an organization that publishes long lists of approval and disapproval. So this is actually a cult we're looking at, Neotech. All right, so let's go look around. An organization, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, they charge serious money to receive their wisdom in the form of books and tapes. Yeah, they're charging for education, right? Claim persecution by government, condemn various aspects of contemporary culture, certain sexual orientations, and political viewpoints, and promise eternal life. Okay, when anybody promises you fucking eternal life, stay away, okay? That doesn't exist. We're all gonna die at some point. No motherfucker's gonna extend our fucking life value by anything. So just when you see that shit, step the fuck away. They're just fucking with your mind, all right? Simple as that. Don't be guided into it. That is very true in any situation. Then they've got resources and organizations. So International Cultic Studies Association, that's like a fucking actual site, dude. These people study cults. That seems so ballin', man. I'd be down to like get into that. Info Cult Canada, all right, in Canada. They got information on Canadian cults. I bet they're all super duper nice. Cult Information Services. Okay, cults on campus. Do you have a cult at your school? You'll have to find out. This is clearly, what is that, a Sims back? What are they using, FIFA? That doesn't make any sense. Cults on campus. Cults on campus is for sale. Of course it fucking is, right? Of course it is. And then they've got links to other stuff like the Peregrine Foundations, Beyond Jehovah's Witnesses, Watchers of the Watchtower World. I think these are like other organizations that exist out there, dude. No Way Out, Unification Moonism. What? Moonism? To the public, the Reverend Sun Myung Moon tries to appear as benevolent, considerate, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so this is like an expose, dude. This is like a super drama alert on the individual. Yeah, what the hell, dude? What is this blessing over here? Oh, somebody wrote an email. I am a 15-year-old girl. My mother has been a member of the Unification Church for the past 20 years. 5 years ago, she was blessed to my stepdad, and they currently live in England with their 2 children. I live away from the Moonies now. I am staying with my grandmother in Scotland. I feel like part of my youth has already been wasted. Whilst my mom used to go out fundraising, I would sit on my own on the top floor in the center waiting for mom to come home. My mom is so unhappy now. She's lonely, depressed, and she has 2 kids to look after. Her husband is always out fundraising while my mom is left alone. I really don't want to know what fundraising means in this situation, but yeah, man, people's lives have been fucking broken by this shit. So yeah, man, if you have any cults, we might actually look at this site later on because it does have interesting content within it and it links to a lot of interesting stuff. But yeah, if you ever had somebody consume your life with this cult nonsense, then you need to get them somewhere here where they can look at them objectively, stay the fuck away, and not worry about this. That's kind of what it comes down to, but it is fucking weird, sketchy shit. And ladies and gentlemen, that being said, we're going to back the fuck out and look at something else, man. And ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Deep Web Browsing, Dank Web Browsing, Dark Web Browsing, the part of the series where we take a look at the danker side of the internet. The part of the internet where, boy, is Muda just left confused on a daily basis. But today we had a bunch of interesting things. We didn't totally have conspiracies, we had hacker groups, and we learned how to make pen grenades. Don't ever fucking do them, that is wrong, that is immoral. And we also listened to the voice of a fucking serial killer, allegedly. I hope to God that it's fake. But on the event that it isn't, fuck me, man. The world can be scary, but it's not the deep web's fault, man. It's just fucking humanity outside and everywhere abound. But hopefully there's plenty of good in the world that we can see, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like we dislike it, I am out.